Let's keep on keeping on, you guys. Let's go. All right, so example 5. Again, the first step, let's label the parts we've been given to help us know if we're going to use sine, cosine, or tangent. Let's see. All right, so the angle I'm given that's not the right angle is 25 degrees. All right, so 10 is directly across from 25 degrees. So which side of my right triangle do you guys think is the 10? Holy hot dog, it would be the opposite side. So I'm going to label it with an O. Okay, X is the side of the right triangle that's directly next to my angle, but it is not across from my right angle, which means it's not the hypotenuse. So which side is going to be our side X? That would be the adjacent side. So I have an opposite side and an adjacent side. So looking at our trig functions, we need an opposite and an adjacent. Let's see, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Nope. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Shucks. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. I think we found a winner. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. That's our winner. Anyway, so this one tells me I'm going to be using tangent because tangent is the opposite over the adjacent. So it's going to be tangent. I'm going to write my angle on the inside, which my angle is 25 degrees. And that will equal 10 over x. Because that is the opposite over the adjacent. The opposite is 10, the adjacent is x. So there we go. And then from here, I'm going to put a 1 over the tangent. Now this one, you guys, is going to be just slightly different because if you notice, x is in the denominator this time. In every other question we've done, x is in the numerator. Okay, so this one's just going to require just a small bit of extra work, not much, but the concept is still the same. Alright, so we're going to, how do you solve when you have a fraction equal to a fraction? You will cross multiply, so let's do it, you guys. Alright, I'm going to do this side first. I prefer to do the variable first, so I like my variable to go first. So x times tangent of 25, so remember we put the number, which in this case it's a variable, but that's okay. It's going to be a number. So x tangent of 25 degrees equals 1 times 10, which is 10. Now, normally at this point we were done, like we cross multiplied once and we solved for x. Well, this time we just have to solve for x, which remember, the x and the tangent are secretly multiplying. Okay, so I need to get x by itself, which means I need to move this whole piece over. Because the tangent 25 is all together. This is all one term. Okay, so it will move all together. So how do you move something to the other side if you're multiplying? Heavenly hamburger, you would divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by tangent of 25 degrees. Okay, which on this side, anything divided by itself will cancel out. So I'm left with x, let's see here, x equals 10 over tangent of 25 degrees. Alright, so I know that looks a little weird, but that's how we're going to type it in our calculator, okay? Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. Let me move it back. Alright, so pull out that graphing calculator. Again, make sure your calculator's in degrees, which if you haven't done anything to your calculator since you changed it to degrees, it will still be in degrees. If you've recently either cleared your calculator or gotten a new calculator that isn't yours or the one you were using, then you might need to check the mode, which my mode is still degrees, so I'm still good. Okay, and I'm just going to type in 10 divided by, remember fractions mean to divide, so 10 divided by tangent 25. So I'm just going to type 10 divided by tangent of 25. So don't overthink it, you guys. Just type it in just like how it looks. Hit enter. So my missing side, let's see, we're going to round to the nearest tenth. So 0.44, well that 4 is not going to do anything to this 4 because it's not larger than 5, so it won't bump it up. So my missing side length is 21.4. And let me just double check everything. Yep. Okay. So it's going to be x equals 21.4. And again, I don't know the units, so I can just write units. There you go. And again, real quickly, I'm going to sorry guys, I'm going to show you, I cannot talk today, good golly Miss Molly. Alright, I'm going to show you how to type this into Desmos. So I'm just going to type the 10 divided by tangent of 25. So I'm just going to do 10. I'm going to hit the slash symbol on my calculator, the little slash symbol, which means divide. And look at that, it already makes it a fraction. And I'm just going to type TAN for tangent, and then 25. 25, Miss Long. And look at that, we get the same thing, 21.4. And again, you could do it the other way where you type 10 divided by, and then how you get to tangent, you go to your keyboard, you click functions, make sure you're in trig for trigonometry, and then hit tangent 25. So that's the other way to get there. And there you go, you guys, that's it. Don't overthink it. Fun times.